make sure everything's working. Okay, let me just... There we go. Perfect. Maybe. I don't know. Where the hell am I? Okay, where the... What the hell was I doing? I genuinely don't remember what I was doing.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Of course.
Barracks. Let's go to the barracks. Where was the barracks? They were over here, right?
No sooner said than done.
Ye old id. What the hell? Leave this place. There be green slimes rising from the cellars. Flee while you still can. Nah. Where's the cellar?
No sooner said than done.
I'll take that.
A waste of my talents.
These guys are close to deplore workmanship.
Of course.
I must rest.
Getting out of those spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
No sooner said than done.
I serve the flaming fist.
Fine. I'll sleep in a filthy inn.
No sooner said than done.
No love for the outdoors. Ooh, the Elf Song Tavern. That was in Dark Alliance.
Of course. A waste of my talents.
Welcome ye are, at least till you can not pay your tab. Beware you, well, the dark corners of the song, as the guard turn a blind eye to much that happens here. Is there anything I can do for you? And I have not fully explored the city, so...
No sooner said than done.
Could we have a moment of your time?
What is it? First, let me introduce the two of us. I'm Merrick. You wouldn't happen to have a golden rod with you, would you? Or some cards? And this is my companion, Lothander. That's a name. I thought it would be nice for you to know our names, because if you don't take our advice, you'll be seeing more of us too. I know that you've been taking an active interest in destroying the Iron Throne. Don't try to deny it. My companion and I are in the employ of the aforementioned throne. We thought it would be polite to give you one last warning. Stop interfering with our employer's business. You can decide to disregard this warning, but if you do, it'll be the last decision you ever make. See you later. Make all the threats you want. We aren't the ones with one foot in the grave. It's anybody stupid enough to get in our way who will pay the piper.
A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done.
Welcome to my humble
Show
establishment.
me a pretty bit of gold and you can have anything in the store. I've got the gold, but have you anything I need? Let's see. Okay, the answer is no, he does not.
Surface dwellers can be so stupid.
A waste of my talents.
I've no interest in speaking to the likes of you.
Oh, how I wish this horrid iron crisis would end. I bought a new mirror the other day, and I swear the frame shattered before the glass. Honestly, I don't know how we nobles are supposed to keep ourselves alive in this environment. Oh, I have to. I have to. Breaking a mirror. That's 7 years bad luck. Plus 10 for the metal. An extra 10 for metal? Why, this entire region will be cursed for generations!
A waste of my talents.
Oh, a courtesan.
Of course.
Realize they had those kind of... Ooh, you a big one. I be Lars. You be Ignis. Don't try deny it. You should not have come to Baldur's Gate. You given many warning before, but you ignore them. Now you must pay. Sorry, but Lars must kill. I'm really starting to get tired of threats. Everywhere I go, I'm threatened. Well, you, Big Lug, you're gonna end up like all the rest of them. Lars will crush you now. Crush you to paste. Nothing personal, kid.
No sooner said than done.
You must be loving this.
What? Of course.
Gauntlets for later. Okay.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
Please, you must save us from this wretched iron. Why shed tears over a crisis that is far more political than personal? War is political, but it does not maim husbands. But does it not maim husbands and kill sons? My husband rode the plow behind our horses until the rotten iron hitchin broke. The horses bolted and the plow rose from the earth to overturn and catch my man beneath it. He is dragged 20 yards through rocky soil and is dying now, beyond the cleric's power. A simple hitchin broke, and yet you still ask me why I weep. I mean, it's a fair question. Bork.
Hey, friend.
Welcome,
Good
you
to
all.
meet a fine
Just trying not to make
sod
too many
such as yourself.
messes while here. We lose enough patrons to the professions without losing them to the recreation as well. Can you tell us what you have to offer here? This place is really called the Blushing Mermaid.
You're a lucky fella, aren't you?
No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
Arms for the poor.
Shut up, street trash. always wanted to say that.
No sooner said than done.
It's locked. I don't really give enough of a damn. Okay, maybe I give a bit of a damn.
Make it quick.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Yes? Of course. Of course.
I just wanted to see what was in there.
Of
You know, my
course.
curiosity to save it. Ilmater's Shrine. Ilmater, the god, what was it, the goodly god of suffering or something like that? I can never.
A waste
I am
of
a
my
man of
talents.
my word.
Hello, Icarus. I have a job for you. This one involves a group you have dealt with in the past, the Iron Throne. Duke Elton himself wishes to speak to you about this. Will you come with me? Of course we'll come, especially if we have an audience with the Grand Duke. Just follow me. I'll take you to the Flaming Fist compound. The Grand Duke is waiting for us. I was just teleported.
I am a man of my word.
Let me introduce you to Grand Duke Elton, one of the lords of the city, commander of the Flaming Fist, and member of the Lord's Alliance. I'm glad to see that you have come. I know that such a meeting is unusual, but in these circumstances, it is necessary. I would first ask what involvement you have had with the merchant society known as the Iron Throne. We've learned that they're involved in a plot that threatens the stability of your city. From what I have been told, you have been quite a thorn in the side of the Iron Throne. I'm interested in you because... Excuse me. Because of the obvious hatred that they hold for you. Their recent activities have been brought to my attention, and I'm very dubious about the intent of the throne. It is far too easy to blame the recent caravan raids and iron shortages on the Zentarum. Though the evidence does point to them, they do not have much to profit, while the Iron Throne has everything to gain. I have much to concern me right now, especially with tension rising between our city and the nation of Amn? I don't know how to pronounce that. Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I can't act against the Iron Throne until I have hard evidence of the wrongdoing. That's, of course, where you come in. I need a small group of spies to break into the Iron Throne headquarters and see if they can find any proof of the Throne's involvement with the caravan raids. If you do this for me, you'll be peed extremely well. 2,000 gold to divide amongst yourselves. What is your answer? 2,000 gold? Consider us hired. You have made a wise decision. It is a difficult mission that I give you, but I am sure that you have the wherewithal to make it through. Return and report to me once you feel you have enough information to use against the Iron Throne. We'll be back as soon as possible.
A waste of my
What do you
talents.
need?
What's your business here? We want a tour. We give no tours. Could you please leave?
No sooner said than done.
This way, good sir. Over here. This way, good sir. Over here.
Oh, wait. Storm, Merchant League, Seven Suns, not Seven Sins. Where was Iron Throne? Where is the Iron Throne? I'm pretty sure that I know. Is it because I'm a dumbass? Most probably yes. Oh, where could they be?
A waste of my talents.
First things first. What the hell?
Good eve on you and yours, my friend. Might I
Greetings
have
to
your
you
ear?
and yours, my friend. Might I have your ear a moment? Say your piece and move along. My time is valuable. I would perhaps look to a mercenary guild for more professional help, but my time is limited, and you will have to do. I pay more than your worth, so listen well. No. What is it I will be expected to do? My proposition is thus. I would have you enter into the home of a colleague of mine and effect the release of a creature he has imprisoned there. Rage fast, this guy again. Be his name, and he has in his possession one of the most beautiful and useful creatures in all of Faerun. It's a nymph he captured some time ago, and I know not what laughable plans he has for her, but I am sure she be more productive in my care. I am not so rich as to be able to offer huge gold, but as competent wizard, I do have the odd magical item of worth. Perhaps an enchanted item will serve your needs, no? Your terms are acceptable. I agree. Most agreeable. Already you show intelligence needed to succeed. I give you directions to Ragefast's abode, and you take it from there. Yes, you will find Ragefast's home northeast of the Hail not Hall, the Hail of Wonders. We meet at my home when you complete your mission. Do not tarry, for I have many plans. Let not the guards see you with the nymph. They will surely question her presence. I will expect you soon.
A waste of my talents. Of course.
The Vigilant One knows of all your sins. Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
Wait, what did those do? Oh shit, I don't remember. Okay.
No sooner said than done. Of course. A waste of my talents. Of course. No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done. Of course.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
Now know thee well, I cannot let thee leave. We are meant to be together, whether you know it or no.
Destiny or no?
Destiny or no, I am not long for this place. What? What bandit dares enter the home of Rage Fast? Identify your purpose here, that I may know what to put on thy tombstone. Strong words, mage. Have ye the will to back them up? I know not what has brought thee here, but 6 shall carry thee out.
A waste of my talents.
Destiny or no?
My poor Rage Fast. Like many humans, you cannot understand the feelings my kind elicits. What of you, Savior? I should like to believe I am free, but your kind often does things for bad reasons. What are your plans for me? I have a duty to complete regardless of how I feel. You are to be delivered to Ramazith, but I don't imagine his treatment of you could be worse than Rage Fast's. Ramazith? Rage Fast was deathly afraid I should fall into his hands. You would not say why, but it worries me nonetheless. I beg of you, do not do this. These are mere words. Ramazith shall have thee, as the deal we struck decrees. I fear I am to die in this ugly town. Drag me on, for I care not. Where do I deliver her? Hold on some.
No sooner said than done.
Ah.
A waste of my talents. Of
My
course.
secrets are mine alone.
A profitable
You know
day
enough
for
of me
both our
already.
interests. A service of immense proportions you have served me. I am to be a captive here now. I shall die amidst this ugliness. No, child, do not worry your pretty little head. In but a 10 day you will no longer be here, or anywhere. I would have a word with your liberators a moment. Wait there, please. A job well done in every respect, and no finer specimen could I have wished for. By far she is the most elusive spell component I have ever had to see. Her body will yield a score of human control potions as well as that. It's 2 or 3 items of command. I am assured wealth for this season and the next at the very least, and I have you to thank. Please have this item and enjoy. Yes, it is a good thing you do here today. Show yourselves out. I have much work to attend to. A contract is a contract.
A waste of my talents. A
The
waste
vigilant
of my
one knows
talents.
of all your sins.
A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. A waste of my
prices
talents.
are the best south of Waterdeep.
A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
No time to chit-chat.
Out! Away! Fly while you can! There be madness here and I can stand it no longer. Madness in this much lauded tower? That there may be malice here, I have no doubt, but madness, never. Then clearly you know it not. Madness seeds here and amongst Saravox, crazed acolytes, it overflows. I'm a simple merchant after a pretty coin, but I swear it isn't worth it to suffer this place so long. Saravok's acolytes. Who do you speak of, and where may I find them? You'll know them when you see them, and continue on your maddened course. And should you continue your maddened course, I have no doubt that see them you will. Now I beg your leave, for I would rather gnaw through my own wrist than tarry here a moment longer. Fare thee well.
Hey,
Welcome to the Iron Throne Citadel. Could you please state what business brings you here? If I were to give you these 200 gold, would you not ask any questions and just let us in? We don't have any questions. Come on in.
No sooner said than done.
I should have joined the army.
Where do you think you're going? The 5th floor. Saravok asked us to deliver an important message to his acolytes. Humph. Better you than me. Working with that crowd can be downright creepy some days. Creepy, are they? I'll be sure to pass that on. I spoke out of turn. My apologies. I'm very sorry, sir. Ma'am, sir, don't tell them. Please, you don't know what they'll do. They're so good. They're so very good. They're not creepy at all. I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm uber curious.
A waste of my talents.
This I like. Secure a room for us at once.
Man, recruiting Baloth is one of the best choices I've ever made in this game.
I should have joined the army.
You there! What are you doing here? I don't recognize you. How about you take this 100 gold and look the other way? We're looking the other way. Now get out of here.
Don't give me any lip, peasant.
Wait a moment.
Do you know
Could you
who
please
I
tell
am?
me where I could find Railtar? Put in there, speak to him. I've been given the run around too long. Railtar's damn son, Saravok, seems to think he's in charge here. We must ask for a name before we go tell him the whereabouts of Iron Throne high-ups. I'm Nortuary, and your Iron Throne high-up answers to me. I've just arrived from Selgond in Sembia. The council wishes to know how things are faring. Now tell me where I can find Railtar. Railtar's in the upper offices at the moment. If you go up there, I'm sure you'll catch him. Good, finally, I get a straight answer. That's someone who looks like they could be of some assistance. The assorted boobs and dimwits. I am a mature adult, I swear. Around here have been of very little help. I'm afraid you've mistaken us for someone else. I'm Dimwit. This is my good friend Boob, and behind me you'll find Brainless and Moron. How do you do? My apologies. I have a tendency of coming across as a bit gruff. It comes with the title of Chief Negotiator for the Grand Dukes, I'm afraid. You may call me Emissary Tar. Now, please, if we could start over, where might I find the stairs to the 5th floor? It seems I have lost them entirely. Emissary Tar, would it be untoward of me to inquire as to the nature of your business on the 5th floor? It is hardly a secret. The Grand Dukes have sent me to negotiate a new iron treaty with Thaldorn. It appears that the Merchants League and the Seven Sons have voluntarily granted the Iron Throne temporary control over their mines in order to simplify the city's supply structure and thereby strengthen the war effort, should it come to that. I am here to ensure that we have access to that iron at a favorable price. The Iron Throne has been more than cooperative with us to date, and I doubt that they will change their tune now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have no intention of being late for my negotiations.
No sooner said than done.
What you want?
Hello, you must be the city negotiators. Let me see on the list here. Emissary Tar. Right on time, and a pleasure to meet you. My name is Destis Gurn, Assistant Chief Accountant for the Iron Throne's operations on the Sword Coast. Now, just a quick briefing on our negotiating procedures before you head on up the stairs. Thaldorn will be accompanied by a board of 6 Iron Throne advisors sent to us from abroad. Zalamar, Cloudwolf, Gardush, Naman, Dayab, Asim, and Alai. All of them quite respectable men and eager to meet you. We also have a 7th member on that board today, a Mr. Lyle Espejo. He is there to ensure that things go smoothly in this time of transition. As for the agenda... Please, Mr. Gurn, I have my own copy of the agenda and no desire to waste any more time here than necessary. If you would be so kind as to allow me to proceed upstairs to the negotiations, I would be very grateful. Yes, true. Very well then, Emissary Tar. Proceed upstairs and don't allow me to keep you here a moment longer. Great things are afoot, and I am very proud to have met you on behalf of the Iron Throne, and I hope, for everyone's sake, that the negotiations proceed swiftly. Yes, thank you.
I love money. Yes, I do. I love money. Yes, I do.
A waste of my talents.
Fear my wrath, for it is great indeed. Who dares intrude upon our negotiations? My name is Emissary Tar. I am here to negotiate an iron treaty with Thaldorn on behalf of the Grand Dukes. How many Emissary Tars do we have now? 3? Fool. Miss Tar stands right before you, and she was just leaving, weren't you, my dear? Honestly, this has gone on long enough. And who are you to say so? I've cursed all those before you. Those before us were fools as are you. Those before us were weak as are you. Those before us were not Zalamar or Gardush or Naman or Diab or Asim or Alai. Those before us are dead as you will be. So it has been decreed, so it shall be done. So orders Saravak. Yeah, that figures.
A waste of my talents.
Okay, now time to start asking questions. I have a task for you and those you have selected. You, the first of the faithful, are to stand ground in my stead. Be assured that I would not belittle your devotion with simple guard duty. This chore is of particular interest to me and thus to you. Ignis has become a thorn in my side. I wish it removed. Do so and you shall please me greatly. Such is your charge. Do not fail in this. Saravak.
Yes?
Yep. Uh-huh.
What?
Dumb.
Of course.
Hello. I don't
What are you
want
doing
any
here? Get out of
trouble.
this building before I call the guards. We can't do that until you answer some questions. You're here to kill me, aren't you? You can't kill me. Do you know who I am? I am Thaldorn, one of the leaders of the Iron Throne. Where can we find documents that will implicate your organization for its involvement with the bandit raids and iron shortage? Tell us or die. Please don't hurt me. You can find everything you need with Railtar. He's the true leader of the operation. He always carries everything on his person. Am I free to go? Sorry, but you're going to have to die. No, please let me live. You're still a dead man, Thaldorn. Sorry, no prisoners. Father, I received your letter and I can assure you that the mercenaries led by Ignis will no longer trouble our operations. I have dealt with them personally. Before dying, they were most forthcoming in the revelations. It is as you surmise. They were agents of the Zentarum. I am also writing to tell you that I cannot attend the meeting at Candlekeep. Some problems have arisen with the Chill and the Black Talons. They have had trouble working with each other, and I am needed there to smooth over any dissension. I am sorry that I will not be at your side. Saravok. That's a lie if ever I heard one. Railtar, my superiors are intrigued by your proposal. I would like to discuss it further, but not through correspondence such as this. The Harpers and Zents have been very active in this region of late. It would be very unfortunate if they tried to disrupt an alliance between our two organizations. If you, Brunus, and Thaldorn were to meet with us in the safety of Candlekeep, my superiors would be much relieved. Please send a response ASAP. Tooth. Tuth? Hello.
Of course.
This portion of the railing looks as if it has been repaired, recently repaired.
No sooner said than done. Of course.
It's a long way down. A fall might hurt a bit.
A waste of my talents. Of course. Of course. Of course. A waste of my talents.
I serve the flaming fist.
Hello there, friends. May I have a word? Relax, I'm not here to hurt you. I know you've been attacked at almost every turn, but I am ally true and sure. And why should I believe you? You have no reason to trust me, but you also have no reason not to. Regardless, I am but a messenger. I was told by Scar to keep an eye on you. You seem quite capable of taking care of yourselves. In any case, I think you would benefit from a visit with Scar or Duke Elton. This could all be an elaborate trap. Can you prove your intent? You really must try to calm yourself. Guards and villains may hide around many corners, but friends do as well. Just go to the Flaming Fist headquarters in the southwest quadrant of the city. Scar and Duke Elton will await you there. I've been attacked at every frickin' turn. Do you blame me for being a paranoid schizophrenic?
The Vigilant One knows of all your sins. Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
Of course. No sooner said than done. Of course.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Hello there.
No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done. Of course. A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done.
This way, good sir. Over here.
No sooner said than done.
Greetings, taxpayers. I am Duke Elter,
I'm glad to have
commander
you
of the
back.
Flaming
So,
Fist.
what have you learned so far? We know that any incriminating evidence would be found with Railtar, overall leader of the Iron Throne, Baldur's Gate. He's currently supposed to be at Candlekeep on some sort of business. Then there was only one thing to do, travel to Candlekeep and learn what they're doing there. Whatever it is, it can't bode well for the fortunes of the city. Take this book. Without it, the keeper of the portal won't allow you entrance into the library. Here also is the reward money that I had promised you.
Your journey has come full circle. Duke Elton has asked that you travel back to Candlekeep, where you must spy on the leaders of the Iron Throne. While it troubles you that such evil men now make use of the Great Library, and you wish the circumstances of your visit would be different, it will still be a pleasure to return to your former home.
A waste of my
Hold,
talents.
travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our library.
We have the book you require. You have met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again within these hallowed grounds. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Higgs. If you're watching Pyro, that means behave!
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourself.
Salutations, I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep like yourselves. Pardon if they seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labor is aged. So, may I inquire as to your name? I am certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. Ignis is my name, if it is any business of yours. I see. Well, as it turns out, I have met you previously. Your manner has turned out far different than I would have guessed, however. I was acquainted with your your foster father, as were many others, and visited him here a number of times while you grew up. His death has been mourned across the coast, and you would do well to represent his spirit in a better fashion. Treating people with respect would be a good start. I am sorry, how were you acquainted with Gorion? Oh, he was a respected sage before I was old enough to lift the Tome of Universal Harmony. What the fuck is that? Let alone understand a word. He knew a great deal about this world and much of the next as well. I heard rumors of his escapades with those who harp as well, but he never spoke of such things to me. I get the feeling that he devoted most of his attentions to raising you. He gave up whatever ribald... Time to whip out the dictionary. Ah, ribald. To be wanton, characterized by coarse or vulgar joking or mocking, especially dealing with sex in a humorously earthy or direct way. Huh? Well, I guess that's how that... He would not have had it any other way, though. You seem to have fared well enough for it. As much as I would like to continue our chat, I have important matters to attend to. Forgive me, but I must go. As you wish. I will bother you no more. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise of you to visit there sometime.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Ah, it would appear the tutors are no longer around. Shame.
Of course.
My hotel's as clean
Aye,
as an
now there's the
open arse.
rapscallion. Set on the little wisp now and make every bolt count. Winthrop, you old fool! If I had an arrow for every one of these practical jokes you played on me, I don't know. I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, my friend. Yes, you'd run me right out of the fletching business in a flash, you would. It's good to see your impish face again. Fill me in on what it is you've been doing lately. I've been trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. A merchant's guild is involved somehow. Iron Throne. Do you know anything about them? The Iron Throne, child. Why, there be no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr for their unsavory practices, but all it's done is make them nastier. You'd best stay clear of them as long as you've still got life in you. Cow, cow, cow.
No sooner said than done.
Venturing forth.
Something on your mind?
Ignis, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the day when I tutored you. Please stay back. You were my tutor once, but who you are now, I cannot know. I'm sorry, Karen, but I can trust no one. What has this world done to you, child? It is me, Karen, your tutor. I knew you as a babe.
Sorry, Mom came over for dinner.
Okay. Hi, Pyro. Just so you know, I am back in Candle Keep. Now be on your best behavior!
Oh.
Yeah, I see that halo. I also see the horns holding it up. Forgive me, Karen. This place is... I am so filled with fear. This place is not the shelter it once was. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the watchers? The watchers are no more use than a bundle of sticks. Please, just tell me if you have seen anything strange in the library this past while. Strange? Why, yes. That is just the word I would have used for that Coverus fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Orlando's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to the rightful place here. Be wise to take a look. If this Coverus is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Well, dip me in broth and call me Stewed. Hi, Stewed. If it isn't little Ignis, why, I haven't seen you for nearly, quite some time anyway. Hello, Theoden. How have you been? I still remember you running about to keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Okay, I just want to set this for the record. It wasn't me pestering the elders. That was Pyro. The whole cows thing was totally me. Surely was. Yep, of course. You never did stay in those rags of yours long.
Lies, I only put pins on their chairs.
Lie. Oh, I don't have time for this, you old geezer. Goodbye. You little rounder, such a temper on you. Show some respect to the man who helped change your diapers. Harumph! And you were such a nice child once upon a time. Go on, get lost, you brat. Well, you kind of embarrassed me in front of my companions here with that bullshit. I found the cook. I found the two cooks.
And the drow he has a crush on.
Pretentious pile of petty ponderances. No wonder you surface folk never get anything done. You're too busy poring over ancient manuscripts. Where's the flair? Where's the excitement?
That's a good question, Bailoff. And admit it, Pyro, you want some of that drow booty as well. Come on.
Bailoff, if you diss books one more time, that staff is going to a place Vlad Tepish with blush at.
A waste of my talents.
Although, do keep in mind that Bailoff was the overseer of an arena.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello, Ignis. It's good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What is going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I am sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. And some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well,
I'll still shove it up that bit of skin between his sack and butthole.
We're just going to ignore that for now. Well, there is this fellow named Kovarus, and I assume he is a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistal has been out of sorts for days now. He is not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It has been nice speaking with you.
Something, stranger?
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alondo.
Oh. Ignis, you look distressed. What is it, child? There is trouble here, Chanto. You must help me. You're right. I have felt it too. Pray tell me how this agent frame can help you. I must know who has visited the keep lately and where they have spent their time. There have been a few nameless scullery maids, some new watchers. As for visitors to the library, though, 2 men from the Iron Throne arrived. What was it, 2 days ago? 3? They're here for a meeting with 2 Knights of the Shield who I believe made their arrival yesterday. Much of the time has been spent on the 3rd floor, arranging preliminaries for the meeting. A man named Kovarus has arrived as well, but he's mainly kept to himself, researching some of Alando's prophecies regarding the time of troubles, which we keep on the 2nd floor. Other than that, well, there's only been you. If I recall correctly, wasn't the time of troubles when magic started going haywire?
Yes, it was.
Okay, because I remember one of the Dritz books I was reading, I forget which one it was, mentioned that period of time. Just like magic's going to go fucking bonkers.
No sooner said than done.
I better start looking for books. It's gotta be something that would look important. That's not a book. Coverus, huh? Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Perhaps another time. There is some research that I am currently working on which demands my attention. Research? Well, indeed, that makes two of us, and I think I might know what you're looking for. Will you let me be of some small assistance? Tell me, what exactly is it that I am looking for? You're looking for the truth, as are we all. My name is Coverus. I used to work for your father. Messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? If it was my father's wish, then I shall wear it. Thank you for your kindness to him, Coverus. Wear it with your father's pride about you, then. Before you go, listen to me well. The leaders of the Iron Throne are here in the keep, even as we speak. They are at their weakest and most unprotected. If you ever hope to kill them, now is the time. Now go, the Iron Throne awaits you. I literally can't wear it. I'm a wizard slayer. But the waifu can. Curious if I can find this prophecy.
Good on you if you save the day.
No. History of the Dead 3 sounds important, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for. This would be the second floor. So it should be here, maybe. Last March of the Giants. History of the North. No. Okay, that was the first thing I saw was Dragon Coast. History of the Dales and the Elven Court. History of the Chosen of Mistra. History of the Bell in the Depths. I guess it isn't. Because the important whatchamacallums aren't here.
No sooner said than done.
History of the Faithful Coin. My dear sir, you must realize that it's manners that make the gentleman, so would you kindly prove that you are one by leaving? I literally didn't even enter the room! The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now, before my irate companion Brunos lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the bastards behind all of the troubles from here to Baldur's Gate. Now that we have you where we want you, don't think we're going to let you live. This is most distasteful. I have always known that rudeness is how the weak make themselves look strong. Even if you were to somehow beat us in battle, how would you escape the keep? Or did you think that the monks would let you go about murdering everyone within their keep? Crush them mutton heads, boys! Yeah, I have a feeling there's not Candlekeep isn't, people of Candlekeep aren't going to really give a damn. History of the Valley of Gods. Another history of the North. History of the North. Shadowdale.
I should have joined the army.
Ignis, stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You are to be questioned regarding the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed not an hour ago. They were literally killed less than 2 minutes ago. And an item of yours was found with the bodies. What item? Please, if you will get a fair trial if you come quietly. We will use force. I will use force if I must. All right, I surrender. Take me to Ulrond or Tethtoril so I can prove my innocence. I am glad to hear that. I did not wish to harm you. I am sure this mess will be cleared up soon. Did they really just put us all in here with our gear? So, Ignis, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all of your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murder of Brunus Kostek and Reltar Anchev. But I have done nothing wrong. Why have you accused me of such a thing? Why have I accused you? You were seen fleeing the murder scene. Coverus found the identifying ring of a shadow thief. Assassin in your personal effects. And gold minted in I feel that it is strong enough proof to accuse you. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure out what your purpose was. Told you have been trying to place all of the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. Assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before an Omnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate where an appropriate punishment will be administered. We didn't even get a fair trial, you sacks of shit. Hello, young one. I'm sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow, Ulrond will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou wouldst receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. 'Tis as a favor to his memory that I thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions within me. You must take them and go with haste. Do you know anyone by the name of Kovarus? I know of no one named Kovarus, but Kovarus is the reverse of Serabok, young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he has gone. Motherfucker! Well, that's information for a different playthrough of this. I thought the name Koravas looked weird. What about you, Pyro? Didn't it look like a weird name to you?
Maybe one of the deities made human.
But no, Saravak is the guy that...
From the times of trouble.
No, Saravak is the guy who kills your foster father in this game. And Koravas is Sarav... Like, I thought he was a harper. And I thought but I didn't realize it was that it was an anagram of Saravak. It is now time for you to go, Ignis. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you are on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs. ...
That makes sense now.
Yeah, because it's just like... It was a weird name! I can't believe I didn't see that. Damn. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are a safer alternative to Ulron's wrath. Teleport us to the secret library, we're as ready as we'll ever be. I think I know why he can't teleport us outside of the keep. Might be a little too obvious or something.
No sooner said than done.
I'm gonna have to change the title of this stream later.
Hello there.
My book! You stole my book, you cur!
Your time is done!
A waste of my talents.
Thank you.
If I recall correctly, it's Rock crushes Lizard. I won't forget that one again.
God, I love this guy. To store that.
Make it quick.
This way.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
Why was it locked if it was empty?
You're a queer fellow. This way.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
Ah, my ear. There we are.
Yes?
What you want? I am gone.
What? A waste of my talents.
Getting really tired of that.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
What do you need?
Dreppin? Poisoned Nessa, have you? And to think I would have left this kid with the likes of you. Fleshling!
It is useless to resist!
A waste of my talents.
Both were ghouls. What the hell is going on?
Hey,
Thought you could take me on, did you? Try me now, twerp, and we'll see who comes out the better.
Make it quick.
I'm gone.
Yes? A waste of my talents.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
By the gods, that thing was young Drippin. What is going on, Ignis? Obi asked us to search for you here, but this is far more foul than any of his most fearsome illusions. That thing was a doppelganger, just like you. Out of respect for the face you wear, American, I might just let you live. Flee this place before I change my mind. As you order, so shall it be, my old comrade. Come, dear, Ignis has spoken.
What?
I care not. This way.
Make it quick.
By Moradin's hammer!
Spy! Traitor! Fight for the rats, will ye? Fickle as the wind ye are, fickle as the wind. We have a name for your type. Rat bastards it is! Aye, rat bastards, and I've never known one I didn't hang with my own 2 hands.
No sooner said than done.
Seek my comfort, will you? Aye, I'll show you a sweet and silent comfort if you'll let me, wasteland.
I should have joined the army.
Fetch bolts, I said. I should have told you to lick my boots clean, you mound of flesh.
Something on your mind?
Dullard! Insolent waif! I tried to instruct you, tried to make you wise, but it was like drawing compassion from a Zent! You are a nothing child, and soon you will become much less. What's with all the doppelgangers?
Yes, of course.
Stole Hull's special elixir, did you? And fed it to the cows, no less. You'll rue the day you even met me, Ignis. Oh, man, I've been getting that a lot lately. Ignis, stop this madness, child, I beg of thee. Thou hast soaked these halls with the blood of innocence, and I cannot permit it to go further. Reveal your true nature, doppelganger. You are no more an Elminster than I am Dritz the Drow. Interest thou art not, thank goodness. As for this old ragtag physique, thinkest thou that I would let anyone duplicate it without express permission? I have it copyrighted, thou must know. Come, poor soul, let us leave this darkness behind and struggle towards the light. The three of us shall guide thee. What about the one that wears the face of my stepfather like a mask? I know him for dead, and only a American would haunt me so.
Awake, my adopted child. Awake, and face the terrible tests ahead of thee.
It's okay, Ignis. It's alright. I didn't die that night, nor have I yet. The blade that you thought slew me had been treated with a magical poison. It left me, a living soul and a lively mind, imprisoned in a body that gave all appearance of death. The man you saw that night is called Saravok, and he has been in the keep for 3 days past under the reverse alias Kovaros. Tethtoril kept watch on him, but in our foolishness we never thought that he might have others with him. Please, child, I have loved you too much to lose you now.
Greetings, young one.
So my dad wasn't dead. What the fuck is going on? Elminster and I had suspected it for some time. With Saravok away from his lair, Elminster was at last able to locate your stepfather and bring him to safety. Forgive me, Ignis, I should have told you earlier, but to raise your hopes only to see them dashed to pieces all over again? It's too much heart left in this bony case for me to have done that. Please, child, sheath those weapons and sheath thy madness too. Come with us and we see thee at last to safety. You said that these walls were soaked with innocent blood. Then who was it that chased me down these wretched halls, calling my name in voices I once knew, only to close and attack in traitorous form?
Everything will be explained to you in time.
By all that is good, Ignis, what have they done to your mind to haunt it so? Your old friend Dreppen lies tangled in his own entrails, and foolish Flydia, she ran down here to offer a mother's shoulder, and you have butchered her like the monster you perceived her to be. The gods have no mercy on we ragged mortals, it appears. I am a daughter and an elderly fool for having let it come to this. There stood I, Elminster the arrogant, nudging and prodded, but never taken action. Full mage in the realms, reduced to a meager puppeteer. Listen close, Ignis. With the help of the doppelgangers and some powerful magics, Saravok has encased thee within a vast and frightening illusion. I am unsure whether I could even penetrate it to reach thee. It's come for a leap of faith, child. Thou must fling aside this foul illusion and let us lead thee back to reality where Saravok is fightable. I dream only of a warm bed and some light to wake me from this nightmare. I shall follow you, Elminster, and trust you fully. Stay close then, Ignis, and do not stray too far from me, for monsters imagined and real still lurk behind each corner. I will give thee further instructions when the time comes.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
I have little taste for sleeping in a dog pile with you, Rivel. Find me an inn.
Okay. Time to rest. In this creepy dungeon with all the dead corpses.
You close your eyes tonight, and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the Citadel, there is a flash of memory, and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, gray-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrond, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrond storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers. But mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Interesting. What's so interesting? What's so important about this? Yeah. I'll be honest, I did not... I was not surprised that Elminster was actually a doppelganger. What a surprise! Who are you? I've been expecting Seravok, not some ragtag band. We're the other members of Seravok's band. We were sent to help you. Trying to lie to me, are you? You're that Ignis, ain't ya? Don't know how you got out of the prison, don't care much either. You're trying to mess up Seravok's plans. Well, don't count on succeeding. There's no way you're getting by me or my boys. Don't think Seravok would take too kindly if you... So there's plans for Baldur's Gate. Come on, boys, let's make short work of him.
A waste of my talent.
Pratt, my schemes have come together in a most satisfying manner. The mercenaries who have plagued my every step are now imprisoned, accused with the murder of Raeltar, Brunos, and Thaldorn. Learn as much as you can about the fate of the mercenaries and then meet me back at Baldur's Gate. I apologize for leaving you here alone, but it was necessary to return to the city so as to take Raeltar's position as Chief of Operations. If things proceed smoothly, I will be a Grand Duke within a few weeks. Seravok. I'll take that.
What?
You're a clear fellow. This time?
Make it quick. Of course.
Great, more of that trap BS.
Yes?
It's about time you got out here, Pratt. It is Pratt, isn't it? I don't need to tell you that we must not keep the Saravak waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in there. He said that the monks fell for the ruse and that Ignis was locked up, so he took the surface route out of the keep instead of meeting you in the crypts. We really must get moving over here to catch up with him. Yes, I'm Pratt. Pratt is indeed my name. Where are we supposed to meet up with this Saravak? Back at the Iron Throne base in Baldur's Gate, of course. He has business elsewhere in the city, but no doubt we shall get our bit of coin if we await him there. There is still much left to be done, so I doubt he'll show for a while, though. The disgrace of Ignis will make the road smoother, but we must still act fast. Saravak is notoriously impatient. Let's get moving. Right then, off we go to meet with Saravak. Don't want to have him attacking us like Railtar and the others. That was never the plan. Saravak wouldn't sully his hands on those he didn't deem worthy of personally killing. For Ignis and party to be blamed, they were either to be imitated by Doppelgangers or fooled into attacking Railtar and the others unprovoked. You should know this. You're not Pratt, are you? Oh, bloody hell. Bit of a mistake on my part, wasn't it? Ah, well, most of it went according to plan. Regardless, you'll forgive me if I don't stay for fisticuffs. Cheers! Get back here, you little shit!
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Life continues to be quite the challenge. You have been accused of murdering the Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible for your predicament. You must find Saravak.
I love this trophy. On my own. Again.
Howard running away.
Yeah. It's just like, dude, I'm the person that you're supposed to be getting rid of. You really shouldn't be running. That just ensures that I live longer.
No sooner said than done. Of course. No sooner said than done.
Glitter gold guide your eye on your travels.
Stupid. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Once again, gotta stop doing that. Odd.
No sooner said than done.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
No sooner said than done.
Open to all who behave themselves.
Wait, what am I, nuts? didn't realize what I was pressing.
A waste of my talents.
I'm dumb. I went to the wrong spot.
A waste of my talents. Of course.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Out of my way, interloper. I'm getting off this stinking ship as fast as I can. Why are you so panicked? Isn't it not Saravok in control? Sorry about that. I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He has abandoned us in favor of his new position, that of soon-to-be appointed Grand Duke, simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as a show of his stance on mercantile crime. I will stop him regardless, just as I destroyed your plans in the Cloakwood. A thorn in the side you may be, but I'll wager that Saravok was likely done with that installation. Its destruction probably saved him the trouble of doing it himself, though marching the Flaming Fist through the mines would have only increased his popularity. With Entar Silvershield dead and Scar replaced with a lackey captain of the guard, Saravok has no more use for us. He's moving on to bigger things, though what they are I have no idea. I have wasted enough time on you. Kill me if you must, but I have no intention of waiting around. Who? Get out of my way. I don't care who you all are. I just want out of here. And just who are you? Pang is the name, and I'll thank you kindly to get out of my way. I don't care why you're here. Take all you wish if you are thieves. I just want to leave. That Saravok has become too big for his britches. Just want a day dead before he declared the Iron Throne to be his. Does not matter. I will destroy all of you regardless. The job has already been done. Who needs you when we have Saravok? If not for that fool they have accused, I would have guessed Saravok killed our leaders. He has frittered away our gold, used our grandest plots to inflame governments, and done nothing but laugh when accused of organization. He seems quite sane, so I can only assume he has some motive of his own. It is not to the benefit of the Iron Throne. That much is certain. Do what you will. I am leaving before anything else goes wrong.
No sooner said than done. Yes?
Who are you? Have you business here? Ah, what does it matter? Everything is in shambles. Okay, should I respond seriously or respond with, I expected more resistance to my breaking in? Fuck it, comedy. I expected more resistance to my breaking in. What is going on here? There is very little going on here. Everything is falling apart as we speak, and one person is to blame. Aye, and I shall plague you to the very end. What? Who are you? I speak of Saravek, the new self-proclaimed leader of the Iron Throne. Father Brunos was barely a day dead when Saravok made his claim, and now everything is crumbling. I am sure he orchestrated the whole thing so he could gain control. But if he wanted to run the organization, why does he act as though he does not care for it? I have no idea, but I will put a blade to his belly before the day is through, regardless. Who did you claim to be? I am Ignis, and I stand accused for the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. Is that who you are? Then I owe you a knife in the gullet for what you have done. What, did Saravok trick you into killing them, or did he just do it himself and then blame you? I'll kill you just to be safe, I will, for my father. Someone will die tonight. Well, you were right about that.
Of course.
Touch me not! You are
unclean.
You there! Stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on here. I have been sent from Sembia to determine why the spreads of the Iron Throne has foundered. And I have found no one who will stand still for more than a second. What in blazes is going on here? When I asked Saravok, he seems to be the one to control now. Saravok, that upstart! Then the rumors I have heard are true. Our regional leaders are dead, and Saravok has assumed their roles. Such arrogance, no doubt he had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. Explain why we have not begun reports on progress here on the coast. What could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report of you as well. Actually, I am the person accused of killing the Iron Throne. No, I'm gonna lie. Lieutenant Ignis, in charge of security. Ignis? I have heard that name before, but where? No matter, consider yourself dismissed. The Iron Throne washes its hands of this place and shall support it no longer. No longer needed. Inform the others, will you? Or don't. We really don't care at this point. Good day and goodbye.
No sooner said than done.
The cooks are still cooking.
What?
What you want? You rang?
Make it quick.
Forgot I had that.
No sooner said than done.
No time to chit-chat.
Why, hello, Ignis. I suppose we should have expected your coming here. A bit of unfortunate business in Candlekeep, eh, what? Unfortunate? I will have my revenge for what happened there. I'm sure you will, but you'll not find it here. Saravok was the architect of that plot, and we are all victims of it. If you seek him, I would look towards the Ducal Palace. There's to be a coronation there soon, and it will likely give Saravok power enough to do what he wishes in this city. I imagine the fates of the remaining present dukes will be much the same as that of Entar as well. I hope you have proof enough to convince people of his evil. Your confrontation will be very short otherwise. At least I know
No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. Of course. A waste of my talents.
There we are. Another waste of my talents.
A waste of my talents. Of course. A waste of my talents. Of course. Of course. Of course. No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done.
Where's the Ducal Palace? God.
No sooner said than done.
Ah. Here we are.
Of course.
Greetings, I assume you've come to the palace for the coronation of Sarevok? Well then, I'll need to see your invitations. It's really very important that we get inside. Could you just let us in? Sorry, only those with invitations are allowed to enter. Okay, I don't think this is going to work, but there may be an invitation at the Iron Throne.
I serve the flaming fist.
You look lost, citizen. Can I be of any assistance? No, thank you, sir. I was just admiring the architecture. Forgive my intrusion, then.
I serve the flaming fist.
Halt and hold. You stand accused of murder most foul. You will lay down your arms and come with us, or by order of Angelo Dosen, you will be killed where you stand. Such is his order, and I cannot alter it. It is your choice. Is there no other option? Perhaps I could enhance your wage? Though the same may not be said of our current leadership, the Flaming Fist value their honor and are beyond your foolish attempts at bribery. Orders are orders. You will lay down your arms or lay down your life. Decide. I am innocent, and I shall not submit myself to the judgment of this Angelo. Scar is your proper superior. That may be so, but Scar is dead, and Angelo is his proper replacement. We in the ranks have no other choice but to obey his orders, suspect though they may be. You must decide, submit, face judgment, or fight here and die. I have no choice, but you do. I will fight you then, though such as conflict can only hurt my reputation in the eyes of the people. Then I must carry out the sentence decreed by Angelo. You will pay for your crimes. There's no escape from the Flaming Fist. Scar is dead. Great.
Mutton mongering riffraff.
Mutton monger and riffraff. I'm using that from now on.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done.
So you've come back. If you were smart, Ignis, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Countercape, but you won't be getting any farther than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought you'd go after Sarevok directly. Someone told us that this would be the place to go. Who told you to come here? Who betrayed my lord? It was Tomoko, wasn't it? I always knew her to be a traitorous whore. Well, it matters little if she did or not. All that matters is that you will die.
No sooner said than done.
Wait! Do not kill me, please! I will tell you where to go find my lord. The undercellars where you wish to go. If it is there that you will find Sarevok, you can reach the undercellars with the sewers. Please, let me go now. I am ashamed of my lack of courage. As you should be, coward. Now you die. You do not give mercy. You are more like Sarevok than he would have imagined. Servok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife and she is as excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet. To kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate, we will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access points through the sewers. Joyfully yours, Slythe. Servok, I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I had expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defenses. However, I can assure you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. This next mission is much more difficult from what you have told me, it would seem. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself. But if I know you, that'll never happen. Your obedient servant, Slythe. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting... Bleh. My voice is starting to get a bit scratchy. Gotta tone down on the talking for a bit for now. Priest of Baal? Wait, what? I'm a child of the Lord of Murder? Jesus.
One hell of a heavy journal.
Yeah, it is. And I find out that I'm a part of Baal's brood, the father of the Lord of Murder, who I believe is dead, if I'm not mistaken. My history on the Forgotten Realms is foggy, because it's been a while.
Pad good chaos SPWN. Yes, he's dead.
Twitch lady can't even pronounce spawn. Okay, good. I can't remember how he dies, though. It's been so long. This diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. So, yeah, I am a child of Baal. I am the child of a dead god.
A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
Huh. Well, that explains, well, this would explain a few things. Why people have been trying to murder me.
No sooner said than done.
I am Rat-Child! I destroy all those who oppose my people. Feel the wrath of Rat-Child! Feel my wrath and tremble! Feel your wrath? By all the gods, you're just a kobold. Is this how it feels for you when someone says you're just a child, Pyro?
Yes.
I just had to ask. I think you might have a small mix-up on who should be trembling. Draw steel, my friends, and let's cut up these little dogmen. You underestimate Rat-Child! You and friends will pay for underestimation! Yip, yip, yip! I'm surprised this thing even knows the word underestimation. Okay, Rat-Child, what do you have?
must gather your party before venturing forth.
Of course. No sooner said than done. Of course. A waste of my talents. Of course.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Is this the underseller?
Look at Kristen, honey. It's the heroes of the Sword Coast. They're the real deal.
Well, dear. What have we here? Blade fodder? I don't know, Slythe. They're so big and threatening. Oh, my mistake. I was thinking of someone else. Fuck you. Oh, she's got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Christine does. And she's so pretty that she makes herself all invisible so guys don't give her hassle. Not that they would with a tough guy like me looking after her, of course. Slythy, baby, you tell them, honey. Oh, God, I feel sick reading this. Oh, baby, you know me. Blech. You know you're Slythy. Hey, you, don't you go watching us go all mushy, all right? It ain't none of your business. What's that you're whispering, sweetheart? Hey, now, my girl Christine tells me that yous all have a soft spot for the Grand Dukes. Sure is a shame about Entar Silvershield, isn't it? One down and two to go. Poor Dukes. Wouldn't it have been better if they had all died together? Bah, Christine, don't give it all like that now. It's on, what do they call that again? The Silver Bladder? Enough of this cat and mouse stuff anyway. I ain't cut out for it. We'll kill him now and do the Dukes after lunch like Sarah Vox said us to. I love you for your mind, Slythe.
Kristen,
No sooner said than done.
The time to Slythe. The time to strike us now. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassins at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate yourself into the crowd in the ballroom. When I have finished my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you, and your payment will be forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on your little bitch of a wife. An invitation to the note is included with this note. An invitation to the party is included with this note. Saravok.
you interested in some thrills, darling?
Of course.
I serve the flaming fist.
Of course.
Hello, pal.
Glad to make your acquaintances there, by golly. What might you be needing from old Connolly Finn? A tale of treachery amidst the nobles, or a bit of back alley skullduggery? I hear many things while tipping a bit of ale. What do you know of the Iron Throne and their activities here in town?
Of course.
You want some whiskey?
I serve the flaming fist.
Ah, fuck. You already know how this ends.
Shire looks upon us with favor.
I serve the flaming fist.
How many times do we have to do this?
Shire looks upon us with favor.
Unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
Of course.
What?
A waste of my talents.
And no one just fucked off into the wild blue yonder.
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me, Diddy?
A waste of my talents.
I'm gonna have to look into that later.
Of course.
I serve the flaming fist.
Here are the invitations. Could you let us in now? We are in a hurry. Don't be so impatient. Let's take a look at these invitations. Yes, they do look authentic. Alright, then you can enter.
You must gather your party before
I
venturing
serve
forth.
the flaming fist.
Serve the flaming fist! Now that all of our guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you have all been awaiting. Why is your name Baldur?
As all of you know, this is a special occasion for the city of Baldur's Gate.
It is time for a new person to join the ranks of the Grand Dukes. I do not wish to downplay the tragedy that we suffered with the loss of Entar Silvershield, but this is not the time for us to show grief.
The votes have been tallied from those submitted by the landowners. The result was nearly unanimous.
What of Duke Elton? Has his condition improved at all? If he dies, who will replace him?
I was wondering what was going on with Elton. I'm like, is he still alive?
What about the rumors of Arm mobilizing for war? Why aren't we preparing for war? With our iron shortage, how are we to defend ourselves? Who will give us the iron we need? What of the Zentarum? I've heard that they may be somehow involved. I believe that Elton was poisoned by members of the Shadow Thieves. They're obviously trying to kill our leaders.
All of your questions will be answered in due time. You need not worry.
Entar was killed by Shadow Thieves, agents of Arm. If it isn't obvious to the rest of you, it's obvious to me. Arm wants a war.
The evidence we have about Entar's murder does resemble the work of the Shadow Thieves, but...
Resembles? That's ridiculous! The signature left behind on the body was the mark of the Shadow Thieves. Are you blind and stupid, woman?
If I may continue, the signature left behind was very blatant and could have been put there to mislead all of us.
She has a point. If it's very blatant...
Who would want to mislead us?
Perhaps I could interject something before this meeting degenerates into meaningless bickering.
We are here to welcome our new Grand Duke, so perhaps we should get on with it. Introducing the new Grand Duke, Sarevok Anchev. I am honored to be here before such a respected assemblage of noblemen. And I accept my new position with full awareness to my new responsibilities, and I will have many of them. First, I'd like to address many of the questions that have been asked earlier. The rumors about Alm's mobilization for war are entirely true, as involvement of the Zentarum cohorts. But do not worry, we are not bereft of a defense. Although the recent Zentish attempted to prive us of the most valuable war resource, iron, has weakened us, it has not crippled us. When my father was most recently murdered, I inherited his control over the western branch of the Iron Throne. They have a great deal of stockpiled iron, enough for all of our needs. I will give this to the city as you will. Unfortunately, our greatest military commander lies on his deathbed. A grievous blow to this city. To ensure that the Flaming Fist is well led, assuming control of the mercenary regiment, with permission from its current steward, Angelo.
Wait one moment. That is not in your power to decide.
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak!
Instead of waiting for the war to come to us, we will take it to them. With the Flaming Fist, we should be able to easily take the town of Nashkel and then quickly fortify the mountain pass through the Cloud Peaks. What? Who dares to interrupt?
Time
It was lucky that such brave people as yourself intervened on our behalf. Is there anything that I can do for you in return? We have Sarevok's diary. Take a look through it. Sarevok is the one who tried to kill you, had Entar killed, and nearly killed Elton. I'll take a look, but if you're wrong, the punishment for false accusations is severe. Angelo, those people are the ones wanted on multiple accounts of murder. Kill them! These men are not to be touched until I have finished reading these documents. Excuse me, only 2 of us are men. You don't need to read that document, but since I know you're too stupid to take my advice, I'll just take your head.
I am the law! I am the law! I am the law! I am the law!
I aren't finished yet, Ignis. I'll kill you just as I killed Orion. The only way you'll ever live in peace is if you kill me here first.
Vita, mortis,
think it is in your best interest to hunt Saravak and kill him before he does the same to you. I think you're right. The only problem is finding the bastard. Through the power of my god, I should be able to divine his location. Just wait a moment and I'll tell you where he has gone. He has been teleported to the Thieves Guild. I'll dimension fold you to where he has gone. From there you can follow him and kill him. Good luck.
I hate them flaming fist pants.
What is this? It seems like everyone's crashing in on the Thieves Guild these days. First that huge armored guy, and now you. You better tell me what you're doing here and right quick or you're in a lot of trouble. We're tracking down Saravak, the huge armored guy. Where did he go? He went down the stairs right over there. He was sure in a hurry. If you're going after the guy, it'd probably be good of you to get a little more prepared than you look. Down there's the Thief Warrens, and they're really dangerous. Go talk to Black Lily over in the storeroom by the stairs. She'll give you some good prices on equipment. I even hear that she sells some magic stuff.
A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done. Of course. Of course. Of course. A waste of my talents. Of course. Of course.
Hello there.
Wait, I must speak to you. It's of utmost importance. Will you wait and listen? What is it you want? Good then, I am Deltia. I represent those who harp. I've been seeking you out for many weeks now. Just recently I discovered that you had left the city some time ago. Things have changed since you were gone. I can tell you everything you need to know. That would be most welcome. The second in command of the Flaming Fist, Scar, was assassinated. Grand Duke Elton has come down with some mysterious ailment. No one knows how long he has to live. The most important news for you concerns your recent return to Candle. Keep, you've been accused of murdering the leaders of the Iron Throne. Everyone believes that you are agents of Am. They think your persecution of the Iron Throne was just a cover-up for Am. Tensions run pretty high right now. The new Iron Throne President Saravak has placed the price on all of your heads. The Flaming Fist has a warrant for your arrest. Before I continue, tell me, are you guilty? Yep, those scum deserved everything coming to them. Killing is never the answer to anything. Your father should have taught you that. Nevertheless, it is in the past. We must talk of your future. I'm sorry, but that is wrong. Killing is the answer to some things. We did kill them. However, they attacked first.
Hello, bro.
Hi, Oberon. So, you just missed a crazy fight with, what was Saravak? What was the other name I called Saravak?
Yo, Tree Man.
Captain Gantu. Okay, you missed me fighting Captain Gantu. He fucked off to God knows. He fucked off to the Thieves Guild, then went to the Underwarrens. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, and I'm also wanted for murder. From what our network has gathered, the Iron Throne is preparing to make a grab for power in Baldur's Gate. It would be in your best interest to investigate what they're up to. Perhaps if you could break into the Citadel, you might learn something. I know these are very troubled times for you, but you know more about the Iron Throne than anyone else. If you have any questions for me, ask them now.
Sounds like a normal Thursday to me, laugh.
Well, considering I'm playing DVD, that is a normal Thursday. We don't have any questions right now.
Wolf, you which pyro who will.
No sooner said than done. Of course.
You want some whiskey?
Wait, no, I want to rest.
Well in yourself.
That was intense.
Of course. A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
Oh, and the thief I had with me fucked off. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to look at that up. That might have something to do with my reputation.
No sooner said than done. Of course. A waste of my talents. Of course. A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents. No sooner said than done.
Dead.
Oh.
'Twill be the darkest day you never seen, before I don't have what you need.
Wolf, you which pyro, I'm doing good, trying to decide if I wanna get a great sword for my D&D battlesmith so he can deal slashing DMG.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you have anything that I really need. Blast you all thrice over. I don't know who you be, but if you are in league with him that cut me down, you can all go straight to Hades. May the spirits of those that built this maze take you down. Shut your yap. I am looking for the one called Saravok. Did he come this way? No, I fell on my own sword and damn near cut my own throat, you fool. Of course he was here! The mad jackal had clear passage past me, and he still paused to strike. I get the last laugh, though. Traps ahead will get him even with that mage he was dragging along. And you too, if you follow. Where does this passage lead? Where does it lead? You want to follow him? You'll be dead before you get 100 feet. But I guess it's your life. The maze apparently connects to the Undercity, but I ain't heard of nobody that has gone through and lived to tell the tale. It's kind of meant as a decoy retreat of sorts. Lead intruders down here and they think it's the way out. Usually you don't see them again after that. Ain't seen a live person leave ever. She's full of undead and kept clean by jellies. Better get a move on if you hope to catch them. I'm just gonna stay here and catch my breath. Where does the maze lead? I don't rightly know, though it is said there is a city beneath this one. Some archaeologist, smart arse sage might be able to tell you more about it. It's not a proper city down there, you understand, just the remains. Not surprising, really. If the site that Baldur's Gate is built on is so appealing, it would figure that there would have been one built here before. I care little. Nothing but dead down there now. Get moving. I understand. Rest ye well. Yeah, whatever. Just you be sure to give that Saravak a shank of steel.
Of course.
Well, they just exploded. Ah, man, we're coming up on 3 hours, so I'm gonna leave this here. But this is getting interesting. So I will see you all tomorrow for Kingdom Hearts: Rechain of Pain and Memories.